Hello, I'm Serial. Welcome to another episode of Wrath of the Righteous. How you doing again today, my friends? So, if you're just joining us, last time we went downstairs to the basement, and oh boy, did that be a bad decision. We got pretty much ambushed by a shadow demon with no chance of really winning, if I'm honest. Alright, I wonder if that's a hint for what's going on downstairs. Unfortunately, I could not get that to trigger again, so I wonder if that was just a one-time nasty thing, just to kind of stick a thumb in your day, or really just give you the finger, if we're all honest here. Alright, so, whatever the case, that house was bad news. Let's move on. I'm gonna adopt this kitty. I received Tiger. The fuck is Tiger? How is Tiger not a notable item? Is he a usable one? Summons a pet cat? Cat, okay. Well, that's nice. I remember there was a beam or something that could use across right here. Yeah. I may end up having to go back to do that. Or maybe not. Hear me, take heed. The hordes of the abyss march on Kennebrest. The war stones their target must be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous. I think that message is a little late.
Watch out for trouble.
To the Temple of Desna. I get the feeling this is going to be ugly. Fanfare of the Faithful. Okay. Well, if you want to read that. There it is in all its glory. Mostly just tidbits of lore, but... An altar of Desna, goddess of luck, patron deity of travelers and dreamers. Yeah, she's a nice deity to be around. Although it seems like there's no demons in here. So it begs the question, what was that about? Although I'm glad to see it's not completely ransacked, to be honest. Oh my goodness. Count Arenday's servant. Thank you gods, I found someone who isn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? The comely half-elf is so frightened he can barely get the words out. I'm a servant of Count Darren Nail Nevis Arenday. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through the servants' passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away on the next street over. Count Arenday. I have seen him a few times before, from afar. He looked highly audacious. Audacious? I'm gonna have to Google that. Anyway, I confess he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. Fail the world check. Tell me what happened. I'll tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn and back to dusk again, serving guests at the Count's banquet. When the other citizens came to relieve me from my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I knew, I wake up and there are demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the Count. The monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on. He and the guests were in the great hall, as far as I could tell. The door into the room was sealed and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are sturdily built. The demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you have time to rescue the people inside. Well, demanding a reward for fighting demons? That is dishonorable. Yeah, it's your opinion. Abadar demands payment for his services, always. Always. Alright, I'll help. The Errand Day house party has been revealed. No better time for a banquet, as they say. Oh, it's a square again. Really?
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Oh no, kill the Dretch.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yes, good night. Ah, Seelah's finally immune to Cosphere. God damn it. And she failed her saving throw against nausea. So did Land. Son of a...
Into the fray.
Alright, well, heal yourself, Seelah. Again, Seelah is immune to fear, guys. You know, Paladin, but don't tell them that. I'm nauseated, so I'm not going to be much good here. And will be nauseated for the full 5 rounds. Oh, that's going to be horrible.
You won't survive me.
Well, she got 4.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Took out that dredge pretty easily. I forgot I had fighting defensively still checked.
I'll just have to resort to brute force. Endure this.
Ah! I hit for 14 now. That's a lot of damage.
I shall survive this ordeal.
I don't know, guy. Oh.
The light, take you.
This is unexpected. Make every strike count. Ooh.
So you beat the hell out of me, but you missed the shit out of Seelah. Alright. That's a lot of failed saving throws. Did Seelah fail hers? No, she saved. So did Lan.
Into the fray.
Good night.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
She's still nauseated. Oh, she's nauseated herself now, finally. Crap. Okay.
You won't survive me.
I rolled badly twice. Oh, I don't have any nifty AoE. Can't do that yet. Can't do anything there. And Land's best case is just to keep shooting.
Endure this!
Wow, what a hit.
Matritium Turinos.
Much needed channel.
Make every strike count.
And count it did. Seelah's about done with her stinking cloud nausea.
The light take you.
What a crit!
So it comes to this. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
God damn, Lan! Calm down, man. I mean, you needed to kill them, not brutalize their corpses. Jeez. Ooh, magical half plate. Unable to identify. It's another magical half plate. Shoot, a heavy encumbrance.
Focus on the goal.
Open your heart to me.
Inimosi Pravisi.
Suffers from medium encumbrance. Okay. pearl. All right. Someone on the road, get ready. Ninio?
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Okay.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Okay.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
All right.
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Say nothing.
These answers are wrong. The correct answer is Isergal, a glaive made of red adamantine. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
It's an Aurochs, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it. She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
There's an innuendo there, but we're gonna leave it.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Ask them some more. They still might manage.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Really?
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Ah, that was hilarious. But now I gotta save her. Yeah. No, you go to sleep. Nothing amuses me more seeing a barbarian rage and then immediately get knocked unconscious by his sleep spell. She's just running.
You won't survive me.
Good hit for 12. Thump.
You've made your choice.
Ah. Good night.
Endure this.
No glory without risk.
Slowly wearing him down. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. $26 damage, even if they say they were gonna die. Ah.
Make every strike count.
Good shot.
You see that?
Wow, 30 damage. He took 40 in a turn.
Into the fray.
Oh, I hope they're still going to be down for another round.
I'll cut you wide open.
And you weren't lying. Holy crap. That's a lot of damage even for you. Oh, that crit though. I think dude lost his head. He did. Yikes.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
14 damage. Good shot.
The light. Take you.
Who's this? The absence of an answer is an answer too.
result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level.
It was a pretty one-sided affair.
What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Yeah, red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
One? Yes, he did.
Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the World Wound was opened. The First Crusade started back in 4622. Your answer is wrong. I suppose I should terminate the experiment due to the subject's utterly woeful performance. But don't get upset. We all can't be smart. Someone has to be strong. I liked how you defeated those cultists. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Now can you finally tell me any of those
It
questions?
is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader.
Ah.
Unfortunately, the experiment has proven that the opposing parties possess approximately equal faculties in this regard. A shame, indeed, for I've always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It appears I was mistaken.
Well, Canabras isn't safe right now, so you're saying I'm mediocre?
Yes.
Ouch.
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Alright.
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward. Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter.
Okay, I agree.
Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer.
Okay.
Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Yay! So who is she and what does she do? Neutral-aligned scroll savant? She's a wizard. Okay. What's a scroll savant? Character. Alright, so, ooh, she gets additional spell pin right off the bat? Oh, no, she took that as a feat. That's actually a not bad choice. Scroll focus. Halves their class level and, oh, to UMD checks. That's not... She can scribe scrolls. Oh my, that is useful. And she specializes in illusion. Okay. Abjuration and necromancy are oppositions. Alright. Interesting. She reveres Nethys. Okay. Life in the name of science. She strikes me as someone from Tianza. I could be wrong, but... Alright. Formation. I want to put you in the middle. Put Lane in the back because he's got range. Ooh, Masterwork composite longbow. Now, if I could just get, like, a magical one, that'd be great. Half plate plus one? That's what we're going back for. Okay. I could sell that. Masterwork Falchion, nice. Masterwork Glaive. Another random encounter. Okay.
Save the last one for me.
The hell's a shear? It's a CR5 with DR5. Cold iron and good. And a bunch of energy resistance too. Alright. Oh, there it is.
won't survive me.
Hit for 4? Just 4? Yeah, that's not gonna do much, unfortunately. Oh, I failed to overcome SR. Dang it. Well, it's as good as time as any to smite this thing.
Guide my blade.
Going back to rest. Hey, look at that. Good night. Dang. 27 damage. Masterwork Bard each. Alright. So nice to finally have a wizard, though. Sometimes you just can't save everyone. That's fucking ominous. You're not wrong, though. Okay. Is there a merchant anywhere?
Watch out for trouble.
Gimmel Hawks. What do you got, buddy? Oh. The defender's heart greets you with unexpected liveliness beyond the walls of the tower, the once bustling, festive city lies in ruins, but somehow, none of that can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. It doesn't look like the typical tavern revelry, nor is it the grim vigilance of recent days. Seelah waves to you. She's sitting at a table with a trio you met previously, the knight, the half-elf, and the red-haired halfling. Serial, come! Let us properly introduce you to Elin, Jenna, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the Leagues of the Inspiring Cart. Yeah, this isn't safe. What if the demons attack while everyone is drunk? Don't you worry about that. The cart my friends found barely had enough for a couple of mugs for everyone. Besides, Era best split them into two groups. Half for celebrating the day, and the other half tomorrow. You performed an action that was indeed lawful. Hey, we're just gonna sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better, so we have better reasons to toast. Alright, tell me about you and your order, Elin. As stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south in Andoran. I lost my parents early, led a life of simple mercenary, and often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills. I enjoy training and drills, but I'm not afraid of battle. But risking my life for coin, it takes a special mindset to choose that a lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wondered if it was worth it. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it's for a good cause. That's how I ended up in Minda. I became a squire for the Houndhearts. It's a small order, but tradition is never had more than 12 members, and a new member is only knighted once after one of the elders dies. Okay. Excuse me. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest. But I'm content with my own choice. My place is among the Crusaders. How have you been serving the Eagle Watch for long, Janna? I signed up 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky or what? She lets out an overly boisterous laugh. I'm an apprentice of the famous fencing master from Mivan, and I learned a thing or two from him. Believe me, I soon got bored of fighting off bandits to get involved in petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than in Mindef. And what do you know, the moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that's no accident, fate brought me here. What about you, Curl? How'd you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums where everyone stole a little or maybe smuggled or guarded stashes, so... Stares at him gloomily, but never killed anybody. I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing and then they made me choose to prison and condemned. Well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good of a fighter, but as Norgorber was my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster. But I don't know where my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged through the city. Chin up, friend. Whoever you were in the past, you're our friend now, and a crusader. Your skills will be useful, as you'll see. How do you all know about Seelah? Met my noble sister on the road to Kinabras. We was returning from the south with my fiancée, and I was happy to be in the company of a paladin of Elmade. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden in my order's camp. Elan's face grows grim as the mention of the camp. The demons attacked us there, and at the same time they struck Kinabras, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle on the streets. I'm the last knight in my order who can still fight. So it's good to see Seelah again. Every loyal heart counts these days. I met Seelah in a tavern in Kinabras before the attack, of course. She's the one of the few who could sit at a table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us, but Seelah's different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Seelah too. So I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Curl's a great lad. So after that night, Seelah and I went around the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble, and they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. This was a toast, in case you didn't notice. Did you call me over here just because, or is something the matter? I just didn't want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Elin is in trouble. I want to help him. And I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Bad idea, sister. I told you I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Tell me more. Young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Iomine and her friend currently have more important things to do, especially now that Kennebrus is being overrun with demons. If I've learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Seelah begins seriously, but when a smile lights up her face, take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was save one cart from a lesser demon, but look how many people are happy now. That feat will never be sung in songs, but who knows? Maybe thanks to one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Kennebrus will find strength to protect the city. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Ewan, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Iomade won't suffer if it's a more than a minor venture than a glorious feat. Alright, I'll explain. The life of the Crusader has given me more of just a purpose and a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met, may have all the ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungalow like me, but I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon lord Discari and all his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Kennebrus. For half a year, I've been getting up the courage to propose to her. Even ordered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live mostly off donations. I'm not what you would call rich, but I so want to make Kiana happy. Oh, look, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Hound's Heart's camp outside the city. Elin and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First, the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Kennebrus. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. What could we run to there? My friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp, then rode straight to the city without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their band. It was only a few imps, but they might as still be in the camp, of course. This was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the Warstone. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the Warstone in the main square, and I haven't been back there since. All right. Thanks for agreeing to help. Elan's a good man and a true knight. I think the world would sure pay those who are devoted to doing good. Let's help him so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. Okay. Seelah, I hope Erbeth let me go with you when you do this. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course, if the League, the inspiring card has come together in this dark alley, we must continue together onward. League of the Inspiring Card. Okay. Well, alright. Was that everything? Okay. It is time to sell a lot of junk. I don't want to sell those just yet. That was a big clunk right there. I should start equipping some of this stuff, man. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna be a deal. Glad that in this game the merchants aren't exactly limited to how much they got in wealth-wise. Dark Omen. Oh, wow. None of us are spontaneous casters, though. Oh, that's awesome. Gloves of the Neophyte. Whenever wear these gloves, cast a cantrip or a level 1 spell. That spell deals an additional point of damage per dice rolled. If only cantrips scaled in this game. Yeah, in this game. They really don't. Dark Veil. Alright. Well, that's pretty much everything I guess I wanted to do. Spicy pastry, first aid kit. Alright, yeah. That's definitely aimed at her. I forget her name. My young gentle lady has been forced to pick a weapon to defend my home. There's no duality to me, mongrel. Alright. Alright, that's going to do it for this particular episode. So thank you very much for watching. And as always, we'll pick this up next time. Hope to see you there.